All right, lots of catching up to do. You may have noticed that I did this once before. I apologize. My mic didn't work. Thanks for telling me. Whoever was watching, I know one person was watching and nobody told me what's going on. Hopefully, this still works. Today, we're talking about the inventory watch across the United States. And I'm not going to go into the specific numbers. That's not the real point of this. The real point is I want to make sure that we understand where the market's going, understand the trends, right? And right now, these are what we're seeing, right? These are the numbers. And I can tell you without 100% certainty that these are not exact numbers. The numbers that I show you here is what I get from Realtor.com or Zillow or wherever. That's not the exact interpretation of the market, right? So for example, it says like 269, whatever that number is. I can tell you that there's 355 active homes in San Jose right now. That's because we have coming soon, off market, this and that, a lot of different things that go into this funnel. And unless you know what you're doing, those numbers might have ones that are in contract already. So be sure when you're looking at Realtor.com or Zillow or whatever, you make sure you know what you're looking at. It's always better to work with a realtor, somebody that gives you direct feed access from the MLS, from their local MLS. Okay. All right. But that's not the point of why we're talking today. The black numbers mean that prices are going or inventory is going up. The red ones means that inventory is going down. And as we've seen, inventory has slowly come down across the United States from these are the 6-month averages, right? So that's 1380 and change, and it's 1100 and change for Tampa. And you got to put my eyeballs on 2500 and 2000. So, the average in Chicago is 2,500. So what's going on, Vito? I thought the market was selling. Yeah, market is selling. The market's shrinking. There's natural consumption of every house out there, right? Every house has a natural point of consumption. And that typically boils down to price, condition, and market conditions, right? Location. I understand that part. But the end of the day, it's price, condition, and market. And when the market's kind of down here, then prices have to contract. If demand doesn't meet the supply, there's always going to be outliers. We talk about that on Mondays. Yeah, we talk about that on Mondays and also on Wednesdays about what the outliers mean, the 40 days, the 90 days, that bank owns, what that means to you personally, right? Not just the numbers. These numbers right here, what they're telling me is that we're in a holding period for the selling season. Now, I don't know the market in Idaho. I don't know the market in Tampa. I don't know the market in Austin or Dallas or Knoxville. I don't know when the selling season is, but it's a short 3 months here in San Jose, Silicon Valley living. I'm the expert of Silicon Valley. I can tell you that traditionally the selling season is March, April, May, right? If you come to me and say, I want to sell my house now, great. There is going to be demand for your house, just not the same demand as you see March, April, May. Right now it's good because rates are going up. Less buyers are in the market, and it's not typically the selling season. When it's the selling season, you have 4, 5, 20 buyers for every house. Right now, there's 1 or 2 or maybe 3 if you're lucky, which gives buyers more command of pricing, which means it's not a buyer's market. It's a seller's market still because that means it's 6 months. But, I haven't seen any place here that's a buyer's market. I do want to mention one thing. I have a friend that lives in Idaho. They have some property available for sale. And if you're thinking about moving to Idaho, let me know. I'll hook you up with a righteous agent out there. I don't typically like you to double end it with the same agent. You can call up Arrow and find out more about it, but there's some property that's available for you to buy and build your nice, big, huge McMansion on it if you want to do that. There it is again. That's what the property looks like. Pretty nice. I went to high school with these two. And I caught up with them last year at a reunion. It was pretty amazing. But look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? All right. Let's see. Rates are up 6.75. What, Vito? It was 6.4 yesterday. Yeah, absolutely. Inflation's going up, right? They haven't really curtailed the inflation. The stock market's going wily. My lenders are freaking out a little bit. I'm not, because houses are going to sell, guys. It doesn't matter. And I tell you this over and over again. If your house is worth X today and tomorrow it's worth X minus 5%, that's good, because the house that you want to buy is worth X minus 5%. There's less buyers in the market. You have more command. You know what the house is going to be priced at. So you can take that pricing concept over to the next house. Well, what happens if that house goes into contract? Well, there's other houses, but I need to have that house. Then pay the premium, what they're asking for it, right? Take that house, that money out of the house, and put it into the next one. When you do it when it's a low market, you're paying less money. You're paying less. You're paying me less. You're paying property tax less. You're paying all sorts of stuff less. Same thing there. When you're in the heat of battle and you're seeing the market go crazy, you have to pay me more, but that's okay, because I negotiate more anyway. And then you have to pay more to buy that next house. So right now it's a great time for you to sell and move if you need to do that. Okay. Is there anything else? That's it. Everywhere around, we're seeing market. I mean, you see ups and downs, but it's not like major hockey stick up and down. It's just the way it is. All right. That's it from me. Have a great weekend. I'm working. We'll see you out there.